And hello. And hello. Yeah, as always, just gonna check a few things before the stream starts and then we'll get going. So, just checking the sound is good. Just making sure everything's working properly. Sound is good. Just making sure everything's working properly. Yeah, alright, everything seems to be nice. Seems to be all nice. Yeah, hold on, just all nice. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Alright, so let's go. Welcome. Hello everyone. We're back to Soko Loco Deluxe, chill train game we've been playing recently. Uh, and yeah, we'll just get back into it. Last time we were playing on this map, which I made a long time ago, and we were just trying to see if it was possible to beat it. So, we are currently um, we currently have installations for a few different things. We've got these trains that are picking up some stone and wood to make some steel planks and bricks. We've got this train that brings them to a warehouse where they will give us some more resources than if we just pick them normally. And then we've got this whole system of trains making some food, but it's not necessary anymore, so we might just get rid of them at some point. But they're not harmful for now, they're just going around, it adds life to the map. So yeah, let's just keep going. So, we are going to be working on money this time around. It's the final resource we need to make before we can start working on those monuments. So we can get money from selling resources, which means we'd have to make resources. So let's see. We could, yeah, quarries need money, so we need to maybe pick resources from here, or take some of the resources we're making here and bring them to the stores. I'd like to maybe like make some quarries on materials like these ones to separate these quarries from money making. But it might be more efficient to start, because we can take rocks from here and there and bring them to this stonemason and then to this store. Put a warehouse somewhere, maybe on here or somewhere else, and we can have a full circuit from just these rocks. In the meantime, we'll need enough money to make a quarry, so let's try and maybe pick some wood from... Let's try and pick some rocks from somewhere else. Hmm. Let's see. Is there a certain range to mining camps? Or are these guys just gonna go and get that? Let's try and just build that for now. Can we make multiple platforms? Because if we can, that would make this a lot easier. Let's see, and then like put stations here. Let's go down there instead. And then yeah, afterwards we'll be able to just make this and then this instead to make use of this when there will be a quarry on there. But yeah, let's get some guys working here. Do we have any workers working on fields? Yeah, we do. We want to get rid of that because we're not using any of that. This farmhouse is completely unusable because it doesn't have the range. Like, and so is this one. Oh no, it's the station. Okay, it's the range of the station that. All right, yeah, because this station or this farm, all of the slots are inside of wheat fields, but it's the station's range that's important. So if you put the station like here, it would be able to pick up from the farm. All right. Let's see. So as always, we're gonna use the different stuff we've got access to grab the resource and transport it around this place. So we want to make some train tracks that bring the thing to here. Using different bridges to go over the water. Oh, this is not in the correct way. Let's go down here, put some bridges there. There we go. And then this should be enough for... Huh. This island is not very big. Oh yeah, but no, we don't care because we're gonna make a loop. Instead of having the train go back on the tracks the other way around, we're gonna make a whole loop. So we should be able to just do that. Oh. Now the issue that arises is that we can't have two of these rock platforms. Oh no, we need two different trains. Right. Sorry, we need two different trains. We'll have one train that deposits stone and the other one that takes up bricks. Though, is there any way to make a loop on this small island? Well, we could also just have a train that's just that big and only have it take one brick. Since its stripping is shorter, it should be able to catch up. Because this train is going to take two bricks, but sometimes only one, so it would be stupid to have a train that's that big for no reason. So let's just take a train like this. And since we've got so much steel, we could also just replace this with steel tracks, which are faster than normal wood tracks. Here we need two trains. One to put the stone bricks in the shop, and one to put it in the station. Want to take the money and put it into somewhere to store it, you know, like the warehouse. Warehouses like this one, which we can build on this island, and then have a very small train track that goes from... is this able to pick up? No, we need for it to be at least there. Or we could have it down there. Yeah, and do something like this. Well, out of steel, we said. There we go. Put in a ramp. The other way around. And link this up. And so that's three trains. We're gonna have one that takes stone from here and puts it in the stonemason. One that takes bricks from the stonemasons and put them in the shop, and one that takes the money that's made from the shop to put it in the warehouse. So let's get this natural train station and use it to bring trains to the desired places. All of this is just temporary. It's just a matter of putting it all on this track. And then we can dispatch it to the various places. So the first one we want to do is a train with a steel wagon, which is also the wagon used to transport money. So let's bring it around. And so if you weren't there for last stream, the way this game works once you've constructed your train tracks is that you set, well, it's not at the destination yet. You set up trains by programming where they are going and like what they pick up. So here, for example, this train is set on this track. There we go, and it has access to this station. Oh, which is linked to the warehouse. That is not good. Because we want for this station to be linked to the store. Oh, but it's not even... Yeah, both the warehouse and the store are in the shops' range. And we can't really make a loop past this point. Alright, well, how about that? Could we have this here, maybe? And then this train station would be for the steel. For the money. That way we could do something like this. So he picks up from there, from the store, and you set to load the stuff in. And then you point it to the warehouse station and you ask for it to load out. And so when you turn on the engine, it will go to 1, try to load in, then go to the other, and try to load out. So for now there's nothing to pick up, so it's just gonna go in a circle, but once there's some stuff he'll be able to pick up and deposit, we should be able to get some more action on this track. Then we need to make a loop between the station that's wide of 2 structures. That's not gonna be easy to do with this limited amount of space. How about the station here? If we put a station down there, oh no, but we don't have the space to a whole roundabout. That's a tricky one. We could just get it on that track Yeah, we could just do that and then make sure it follows that path. Because if it follows the same path as this train, then we shouldn't have any issues. Because it was just going to, because like if we got two trains on the same track going in opposite ways, then they're gonna collide, and it is not going to be, you know, what we want. So if they are both on the same, going in the same way, it should all be good. If they don't want to go the same way, then it's not an issue since there's like these one-way gates that we could put here as soon as we get a single amount of cash. But let's go ahead and make a second train. So one train, one stone wagon, and pull it over to its track, which is down there. Let's rebuild the whole thing. You are going to be picking up from the stonemason and depositing in the shop, and then it's gonna do its thing. And then the final train we need to make will be a bit bigger. It has one locomotive, one stone wagon, and a second stone wagon, because it is going to be picking up two bits of stone. Let's rebuild the track. Once we get in build mode, the game gets a bit laggy. Or is it just in general? Is it just that the map is too big for my computer to handle? Yeah, because the game is starting to lag. Which is not optimal, but we should be able to deal with it. We're fairly close to the end of the map anyway. So you pick up from there. There should be two things to pick up from time to time. And then you offload here and stop the engine. Yeah. And if you fast forward, we should be able to see all of this in action. And so the train is going to go to the mining camp. It's going to pick up 1 and 2 rocks. It's gonna move over to the stonemason and deposit 1 rock, 2 rock. Now we seem to have an yeah, we have an issue. The money train is correct, but this train is not taking the correct way through this entire system. So we'll have to put a one-way gate right there next time, as soon as we get some money. In the meantime, we'll have to just manage this. So it picks up a stone, a brick, brings it to the shop, which turns it into money. And now we should be able to use that money to build a one-way gate here. And then that way this train is only able to take the path through there, so it shouldn't cause any issues. Except if it tries to push this one out of its track when it's trying to deposit money, but that's not something that's going to be a problem on the long term. So yeah, it's going to take the same path all the way around, and then this train is just going to pick up and put at a warehouse. And now we're making money. With a bit of luck, this train should be able to catch up on what's happening there. If it's not able to, then it's not too big of an issue. Then we need to save up that money for a quarry that we'll be able to put here. For now it's too expensive. But once we get it, we should be able to get a reliable supply of rocks to the stonemason. So let's just wait until we get 2 more amounts of money, because this gives us 3, but this gives us 5 when we put the money into the warehouse instead of just picking up. So this brick right there should give us enough money to make a quarry. Now with this in mind, we can remove this mining camp and instead build it over here with some platforms. And this, the quarry makes it so that stone and wood onto which you place it will be making resources forever. As you can see right there, there are quarries on this stuff, and we've been using them for a while, as evidenced by the amount of brick and planks we've got. But they will, the stone that's on there regenerates. So as you can see right there, I think this one regenerated. This slot up here should regenerate after a while. Yeah, you see the rock right there spawned on there. So it just regenerates over time, so it means we've got an infinite supply of rocks. Even if it's all used up, we'll end up with an infinite amount of rocks. Oh, that's an issue though. This rock platform isn't getting picked up by the train because it's too far away from the station. How about this instead? Oh, you can see Steam notifications, huh? Didn't know that. I'll have to find a way to remove that. If you see or hear any, it's not yours, it's my friend. It's my friend's just playing various games. So I might have doxed his name on a previous stream, which I will not be sharing, but don't think he's against seeing his username and what game he's playing on stream. No, I'll talk about him. I'll talk with him about that, and if he's not okay with it. But anyway, nothing to concern you about. Let's see if this train is slowed down for reasons of, like, for example, a god, you know, toying around with the trains. Just to make sure, can it pick up both rock platforms at once if they are both filled? Just making sure. Perfect. Okay, so we got a reliable source of money. Now we got a few things we can do with this money. The first thing we could do is, well, focus on the monuments. They require wood, money, stone, and steel to construct, and they are the final objective, as you can see. First of all, I want to check out the market, because I don't remember what it does. Do we need to place it next to towns, maybe? Convert to a market, huh? Well, I don't think we're gonna be using yeah, I don't think we're gonna be using this smelting oven. So let's see what it does when we convert it to a market. Oh, we're able to buy resources. Buy some planks, buy some brick, buy some steel. If you've got a supply, a big amount of money, we can use it in that way instead. Not interesting though. Not interesting. What would be more interesting is this. Every single one of these structures here have upgrades. So for example, here we've got upgrades for the sawmill itself, but also for the wood yards and forests. And we can buy these to allow our existing productions to be more efficient. The final field which is interesting is obviously quarries, because we're gonna be making, so here we've got money, so we're gonna have to be using, oh, we don't have any other store, so it's gonna be a tricky thing to be able to get some money from here to there. But we'll figure it out. Either by moving our money installation or doing some other shenanigans. But yeah, so here it's stone. Here it is bricks. Here it is wood. So we should be able to use this and these wood yards. So these sawmills. Pick up wood from there. Bring it to the sawmill. Bring it back to the monument. For steel, we should be able to pick some wood from maybe here. And some stone from... Can we put quarries like this? We can, so we should be able to pick up stone from there. Well, how about wood from here to put on the sawmill for this one? And stone and wood from there to here. So that's a single train trip. That doesn't make too many... I mean, it's gonna have to go from this island anyway. But this wood is closer to... Again, we'll figure it out. I might have to get rid of all the wood stuff though, the farming stuff. For down here, stone. We've got stone there. And a stonemason up there. Or we could get rid of those installations and instead use those forestries and quarries for this and this and this and this. And for money, it's gonna be honestly probably the hardest thing to manage. But for now, no problem. We shouldn't have any issues. For now, let's go ahead and upgrade this. So trains load 50% faster. So that's a bit of research. There we go. Let's make trains faster too. Oh yeah, they are. You can see it. 25% faster. And people walk 25% faster, let's do that too. And we can buy that on both of these stores. Bot, and bot. Let's do the same here. And finally there. So that should, yeah, as you can see, the trains are much faster. That should improve all of our productions. And yeah, that's nice. Let's now be upgrading our stonemasons and sawmills. Now, a lot of this game from now on is going to be a decent amount of waiting, sadly. Waiting for resources to come around, waiting for resources to come around, waiting for monuments to be built. So I'll try to find a nice topic of conversation, or like maybe talking about what we're gonna be playing after this game, because this map is fairly big, and while there is still some more to play afterwards, like there's a lot of gameplay here. I haven't even finished the game. Hold on, what is this? Oh, monument, like monuments on a small map, alright. Well, there's quite a lot of things to be doing. A lot of missions. Yeah, build 7 extra houses from a single city center. And then, yeah, Tropics Challenge, so all these kinds of stuff, basically. There's quite a lot of things to be doing, but I'm not really going to be focusing on this, because this map is very big and we've seen a good amount of it, of what the game has to offer. So let's just get on with building some monuments while we're getting some money going. So, wood. I think I'm gonna stay for stone, for rock here, wood there, smelting oven, steel monument. And for wood, we're gonna be using this wood into these sawmills, into this monument. So, let's make a lumber camp, some platforms, a train station. Let's make it double. And a platform to offload the old stuff. We need to make these into forestries. And then build tracks to here. Bridge. Wow. The game does lag quite a bit in construction mode. We'll have to turn down on the buildings if it keeps going this, if it keeps lagging this much. For now, we should be fine. Alright, and to enter these monuments, we need tunnels, which cost money. So 3 money, and we'll be sending resources into here and depositing them. Then we need this bridge to be facing towards towards the tunnel. So we can put a slope there. Let's see, now let's put some steel on here. We might have to put some steel down here to allow for whatever train is going to come there to have some space to do a full turnaround. Next, we get the wood from there. We need to bring it here. That's going to be quite a lot of travel on those bridges. But we can also decommission this train and use its bridge. It's not useful anymore, it's not doing anything other than just going in circles. So let's put it back into the garage. And we can recycle this entire bridge into a new bridge that's cheaper and goes to where we want for it to go. Let's get rid of all of this. Then let's get rid of the bridges. Can we put slopes on the bridges? Because it would be very useful, you know, to be able to go from one bridge size to another. You know. Yeah, so none of this is useful anymore. And from here to here, the bottom half. Yeah, we'll have to do the same thing as the other one. At that point, it's a lot better to just build it like this. There we go. Wait, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? Sorry. I can leave that here. I thought I messed up when I did that loop-de-loop, but no, I didn't. It's actually correct. All right. I would have to go on land here. Because we can't go over that bridge as it's too high. We'll have to work around it this way. There we go. A slope here, and that should be more than enough. That should be more than enough. So we take wood from here, put it into there, and then bring it back to the monument. Now this is going to require quite a lot of workers, and as such we'll need to tone down the amount of people working on these mining camps and these lumber camps. Because we need at least, like, I'd say 2 people working on here, and probably 3 here. Let's now bring a train. We're gonna give it 2 wood wagons. And place it on the track. So you pick stuff up from there. You both load and load in and load that from there, and then you offload here into the monument. You can skip one instruction to go straight to the bridge part of the process. And then this should be good enough. So it's gonna go all the way to the monument. Go all the way back. This isn't... Oh. Hold on, let's put the tunnel back. And let's make this out of steel. I don't have the habit of making stuff out of steel because it's fairly expensive as a resource. When you've got this much steel and a steady production, you can afford this kind of stuff. Ah, this is not optimal. Let me just take this. That way, instead of bringing it 1 at a time, it brings it 2 at a time. Ah! You know what? No, it's more optimal to do it like this, because then the other way it would be stuck. Because it wouldn't have any space to deposit the wood in. Nor would it have any space to get the wood out. But in this sense, it doesn't need to be a 2-length train. Yeah, we're gonna quickly just stop for a sec. We're going to decouple this one. And we're going to store it on the side, because it could be useful to keep one. Uh-oh. Stop. It could be useful to keep one of these out there instead of just returning it. Next time we need to make a wood train, which is going to be for the steel production. But yeah, in that case, a single train is more than enough. And in that case, more than this is completely overkill. Same for 3 workers here. And just in case. Just in case, let's bring it back into here. If they are directional, we're gonna have a hard time coupling it into a train afterwards. So yeah, we should have this monument starting to get built up. So every monument has a number of stages. 10 in this case, I think they are all 10. And they each need 25 planks to complete a stage. It's a lot. Oh, 20 money. Here it's 20 money, here it's 25 bricks. How many stages? 10. Same here. 10 stages, but 20 still. Alright. So yeah, it takes a lot of time. I honestly, that's my only concern with this game is the monument system, because generally when you're in the game, except for maybe making a better production to make it faster, like it's just in levels where there are monuments, but it's not timed, then it just becomes an annoyance that you have to keep going even though you've got a steady production of stuff and that it's gonna go ahead in the monument. For levels that are timed, every level at the end of a world is timed, so in this case it makes sense to have the final objective be based on time, because um, all of these stages are based on time and are based on monument objectives. So having the final objective be something you can speed up by having a bigger production and more people to work on the monuments is very interesting indeed. Might come back to this game at some point. I have some more interesting stuff to play, but I might come back to this game because there's a lot of achievements and a lot of levels. So I'll keep that in mind. Let's see, we need now to make this production. Let's get rid of this train. It's just gonna hinder us in our logistics. Let's just put it back into here so we can recycle the whole operation. So yeah, sell the train, sell the wagon, sell the other wagon. Restore this track. Let's just remove all of this, remove this expensive bridge. And this whole track around there. We are going to work on the steel train now, so we're going to take wood from there. In order to do that, we'd need another quarry. Well, forestry. Here we need another quarry. Oh! We can't actually put stone on there. Huh, it looks like we can. We'll need another source of stone then. But this one will probably be for the monument. Well, for now, let's start by upgrading the stonemasons. Because some upgrades from the stonemason include more stone in stone deposits. Which means a single quarry should be a lot more effective, and we might even be able to share it. So we should get, yeah, stone have more and more rock. Rock and stone, my brother. Where else can we find some rock around here? Apart from there. And mining speed higher while we're at it, so that we've got a fully upgraded stonemason. And let's go ahead and do the same for the sawmill. Upgraded processing speed. Yeah, this is all upgraded. More logs in woods. And wood cutting speed being bigger. Yeah, so during the last few streams I talked about a game that I wanted to play called Pools, which was a fairly liminal exploration game based around the concept of pool rooms, and it's very, like, I wanted to play it. And the issue is I looked a bit more into it and I watched some Steam reviews, and turns out the game isn't just liminal exploration. A lot of people complained about the fact that there was some actually spooky stuff in it. It's promised that there's no monsters and jump scares, and it's true, but apparently there are some unsettling things and jump startles, things that just you catch by the like on the side of the vision of your vision, and you see it, and it's like, oh, you know, it spooks you a bit, and and I don't really like that, so it deterred me from playing the game. Sadly, because it looked really cool, but I really don't want to be scared. It's not something I enjoy at all, and yeah, so that's something I wanted to play, but I'm probably not going to be playing. If any of you have suggestions for liminal games that are just based around exploration and there's no monsters and stuff like this, and they could be spooky, you know, it's not about them not being scary. One of the main appeal to liminal games is actually the spooky aspect. I'm just struggling on this stone. I think I'm just gonna cut the stone production. We've got 86 bricks. We might use a lot of woods, but we're not gonna be using more than 806 bricks. 86, 800. So we're gonna be using this quarry for this stone production. Taking the stone to the stonemason, and then, you know, all those kinds of stuff. Yes, yeah, I'm not against spooky games, spooky liminal spaces. The main thing that's fun with liminal spaces is the fact that there you feel alone, and the general ambiance of the game is, you know, fairly spooky. This is not the stonemason stuff. Where this is the what am I doing? This is the yeah, this is the smelting stuff. So we're gonna have the train travel along. Well, a bridge next to here, actually. Yeah, the main appeal to liminal stuff is the spooky aspect of you are alone. Uh, offensive J. No, sorry, I'm not interested. No, no, sorry. I appreciate the offer though, and the politeness. A lot of people just put links to places and stuff, but I'm not interested in this kinds of stuff. For now, I'm very like I'm very like casual. You know, I'm a very casual streamer, and I don't really intend on going serious while I don't really have any spectators or people watching the stream. So for now, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not interested in any promotion of this channel. Yeah, so the main appeal of Liminal, I'm gonna be able to speak with all the things I'm focusing on. It's fairly hard, but the main appeal of liminal things, or liminal spaces and stuff, is the whole you being alone in a place that doesn't really make a lot of sense stuff. And I really appreciate it. You know, it's really fun. And I can enjoy the spookiness and eeriness of these kinds of situations. Because they, especially in the settings of pool rooms, you know, in the set of pool rooms, they are calm and relaxing, you know. So the spooky and scary vibe turns into how to put it. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted to do. The spooky and scary vibe turns more into chill contemplation of life. I listen to a lot of liminal songs on Spotify while I work. It's very enjoyable. It's very enjoyable. It allows me to focus on stuff. It puts you in such a mood. Like it's impossible to explain the kind of mood you get into when you're listening to liminal stuff. But it's really fun, and I was looking forward to playing pools because it would put me a similar calm and enjoyable state of mind. Sadly, it's a bummer to hear that there's actually some spooky elements. And I don't really want to play a game where I could, like, even if it's just, they talked about mannequins, like mannequins being there and then moving when you're not looking. Not like moving. Apparently, the dev was really clear on the fact that they don't move in a spooky, like, they chase you, way. It's like they're at the side of the room, you don't look at them, you look at them, they're not there, you look back, they're on another corner, it's nothing too crazy, but I don't really want to be playing a game where I am stressed that there might be some, because it's that, but there's apparently some other stuff that are made to be maybe startling. You see something at the corner of your vision, it's like, oh, when I'm playing like a horror game, I'm playing a horror game. When I'm playing an liminal game, not really interested in this kind of stuff. The whole boringness of moving around, not something I care about. I care about. I don't care about. Not something that's annoying me. That is something I'm actually looking forward. The actual spookiness of it all, not a fan. Although I want to get into more spooky games, and playing them on stream might be a way to get into that. Maybe when I've got bigger of an audience. For now, I really don't have anyone watching these, so I don't really see the point in because it's just gonna be me playing on my own. Even if I might feel like there's someone that's watching what I'm doing, because seriously, because I'm talking all the time and stuff. At the end of the day, I will still be fairly alone, and that is not something I will be comfortable with. Because even with friends in the call, and even like I don't play any scare games. I don't play any scare games. They scare me, you know, which is a fairly stupid thing to say in a way, but like I don't know. I just don't really enjoy. I mean, no, I enjoy watching them, and I want to enjoy playing them. But like it's scary, so I have a hard time adjusting to all of it. But yeah, at some point, maybe on stream, I'll be playing some more spooky games because it is a genre of games I really enjoy. Like watching spooky videos though, videos on scary games. I've watched a decent amount of them on various different games, mostly indie games, because that's where you get the fun stuff. Indie games are where you get the fun stuff, in my opinion. I've watched a fair share of, you know, Resident Evil 7, for example. Resident Evil 7 is a very enjoyable game. I watched a Let's Play of the remastered version. Amazing stuff. Oh, hold on. Damn it, I need to make a second train here. Because I don't have enough space to both like pick up and deposit all three kinds of resources. Yeah, so I've watched a Let's Play of Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil... No, Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 8 I have watched. And they are very enjoyable. They are both very enjoyable games. Hold on, this is... this is a very tricky layout, huh? How about... Because I can easily pick up here. Alright, I can easily just pick up there. And then maybe like I have two bridges. And then link them together on the island. Well, huh. But I need to make two separate entrances. I think I need to make two separate entrances. Yeah, so like, I can enjoy a good scary game. Like, don't say this to anyone. And I'm not saying this. I hope I'm not saying this in front of a big audience or anything. But I like FNAF. I like Five Nights at Freddy's. For the horror, for the story, it's a nice franchise. It does a lot of good things. Iron Lung, very good game. Iron Lung is a very good game, and I really recommend watching it if you like indie horror games. But yeah, there's a good amount of these different kinds of games, and I really enjoy watching them from time to time. And I'm hoping to play some later on streams maybe. I should actually just try, you know. I could actually just try and play a game that's a bit scary. I'm just realizing this bridge is not gonna fit how I want for it to fit. It's gonna have to work this way, that way I can have... this one's on then. Okay, it's fine. Because I need one here, one here. Alright. So I'm gonna actually play... I've got a game fairly Iron Lung inspired. In my Steam library. I'm supposed to be playing it with friends, but then I've that they haven't been you know able to watch to be there at some point. So I might actually play it on stream. It depends on how it goes. Voyager 19 it's called. It's a very Iron Lung inspired game. And it could be fairly fun. As a first actual horror game experience. Technically, that would go to Indigo Park. Don't know if you've heard of that game. It's been talked about quite a lot when it came out. I heard about it. Someone told me about it. Was like, yeah, the game's cool. The game's cool. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't really enjoy Indigo Park. Hold on, I'm just checking a few things. Alright. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy Indigo Park. It's not very good as a horror game, I think. It should be celebrated for the fact that it's, you know, independent and made by a small developer that has a lot of passion behind the project. But the actual game itself is not scary at all. Like, I'm a guy that gets scared a lot of the time. The only time I got scared is during, like, when... well, basically, the only time I got scared is when my brain made me think that some horrible thing was going to happen. And then the game quickly toned it all down. It's not... I really just didn't really enjoy it. It's not very scary, is what I say. Ouch, no, I need to put them the other way around. Lethal Company, though. That's another game which you could consider scary, which I have played. Really, really, really good. Had a lot of fun playing with some friends on the call. Yeah, other than that, I'm not sure I played a lot of scary games. I mean, to be completely frank with you, and well, the game kind of lends itself to it, but you've ever heard of MyHouse.wad? It's amazing, like Doom WAD. Really cool stuff. It's scary, it's unnerving, it's mysterious, and it's just amazingly fun. But I really got into it, really got interested by how it works, and different ways it achieves its mysteries and spookiness and all this kinds of stuff. And I literally watched a video detailing the entire story and what happens when you play the game, and then I watched an entire series of videos detailing the inner workings of the thing, like the Doom mod, the Doom, the way it works in Doom, how the map was constructed precisely, like where the walls were placed, how certain tricks were made, like exactly everything that the game has to offer. And yet I installed the WOD on Doom 2, and I couldn't go further than like the brutalist house. Like I am this much of a wuss. Though again, for to be completely fair, my house .wad is a very scary game. In its own right. 1,000 bricks, nice. It's scary in the sense that it's not scary because there's something chasing you or like you know what the aura is. It's scary in the sense that the ambience is just oppressive, and I really like that. I just talked and talked. That's the entire steel production finished. The train takes the stone from the old quarry, get the wood from there, and then puts it in this melting oven, so that it is turned into stone, which is then put into steel, which is then brought to this monument. For an easier pick, we should be able to do some stone. Although I'm now doubting that, because the only other piece of stone we can use is this. And as you can see, there's no way of putting... Oh, I should. No, there isn't. Ah, I messed up. There's no way of putting a station here. Stations have to be too wide, because you can only unload and offload on stations. So if this isn't a station, the train isn't able to pick up resources from here. So this needs to be a station. And therefore, this can't go into the water, this can't go into like wood, stone and stuff. And while I can do this and have a bridge on top of these resources, as soon as I turn this into a quarry, I can't do it anymore. So there's no way to bring a train here. Huh. Well, that's stupid. And the only other stone available is here, and it is used to make steel, which I need in good quantities. Well, we've got a lot of cash. Let's go around the map and upgrade the different stations we've got. Smelting oven, processing speed, higher. Charcoal, didn't read what it did. Don't care, we're gonna buy it anyway. I think its wood lasts longer, yeah. Steel makes 4 stacks. This is good because it means we have monuments. Our monuments is going to be built quicker. Windmills also have upgrades, but it's for farms and farming stuff. We don't care about that. The wood monument is going along very fine. Very well. Let's see, we've got 2 sawmills here which we can upgrade in parallel. Plywood. And wood cutting speed higher. On this main island, we've got this that we can upgrade. Infinite planks. Like, you mean infinite, actually infinite? Like, hold on, you mean like... Hold on, I want to see if it's actually infinite. let's cut off this so that we can't get any more. So hold on, if you get an infinite 99 planks, it is considered as an infinite amount? Like it gives you infinite planks, and you don't ever have to worry about planks anymore? Let's see, let's try to fill as let's try to fill as much space as possible. To see if it's infinite or if we go under the actual amount we've got, and if we go back to like the 999, it gives us our wood back. Don't seem like it. I do actually think we've got an infinite amount of wood. But would you look at that? Well, then maybe we should have let it going for stone too. Yeah, no, that's an infinite amount of wood. I mean, technically we've also got access to an infinite amount of steel thanks to like the bridge glitch we discovered a few streams back. Alright, so that's infinite amount of wood, that's an infinite amount of steel. Kinda wish I let stone go for a bit longer, but if we're not gonna be using an infinite amount of wood, we might be using an infinite amount of stone. There's no correlation between these two things. Alright, still is going well. Let's go back to upgrading. So these two are completely done. Ah, well. Let's upgrade this furnace, this smelting oven. Sorry. This quarry is very much out of stock. Let's upgrade a few stone masons now. It's like, yeah, the rocks have +1 stone. Yeah, that's the final stonemason we can upgrade. This was, oh no, there's one here and one there. That's 1, 2, and that's 3 on the map. Sure, sure. How long we've been streaming? An hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna need me to finish this map. Although we might, well, we might actually not finish it because, you know, once we've got constructions and structures to like this monument and the stuff is actually going there, like 200 money is a lot, so I might have to just let it run in the back and update you next stream on when the level is finished. But yeah, for now we're a bit stuck because like the store right here is not really accessible. Neither is this one, so we can't really make any money for this one. And the only stone we've got access to is being used by our steel production. We still very much need, and another steel production right there for our rocket. Hmm. This should allow for these rocks to stay for a bit longer. Because they should give a lot more stone and therefore take a lot more time to be completely mined. Oh, right, sorry. I cut off. Oh well. I cut off the access to here, so we're not making any more steel. And we're definitely going to need more than 1,000, more than 100. So this other stone production down there is also going to be used by this train. And I don't really want to risk. Like I could get the train to go from here to there. The issue is it will go into conflict with this. But what if I were to make this? Then in that case, we'd get a one-way circuit. I mean, it's not one way. So we run the risk of having like, let's see. Let's make the stone go that way, the bridge go that way, and then let's make it one way. And then we might be able to find a way to insert a train into this track. Yeah, let's modify the path of the bridge to go this way. And now we can get a train this going like here and then going back to here. So we should have a train. Ah, well, yeah, but yeah. And we can't really make it go the other way around either. Like right here, the train will go here, but it wouldn't be able to go there. And we don't have the space to make a three-way intersection. Because this isn't able to. And usually what you do is that you get the other way, you do something like this. Which we can't really do here. Except... Oh, hold on. I think I got a solution. So this one is going down, then this way. Then if we make it go that way, we can have one train go like this and like this. And then, yeah, like this. Perfect. And now it should be all good. So now we can have a train. No, it's not all good because it's not able to. Yeah, and right here. No. Sorry for these noises, it's fairly confusing. But maybe if we do something like this. How about that, huh? Yeah, because we would still need for. We need to find a way This is tricky. This is very tricky. We need to find a way to separate like the whole operation on two different tracks. Because we couldn't have a T intersection on a single track, so we need to find a way to make that on two tracks. Yeah, see, you can do that. How about that? Nope, because then it's gonna go there, but then it's not gonna be able to come back because of, yep, no space there. Alright, how about... that's... How about it goes in the other way around? Could have a train that goes this way? Yeah, and then this other train could be inserted here and then come out from there. That's how you make a three-way intersection. Though afterwards we need a second bridge. Yeah, and this is the other way around. So the train actually comes from here. It goes... No, it's not gonna work. Oh yeah, no, it is going to work. It goes down here and then in there, and then the other train comes from there and then goes into here. So that's the setup for one train. There, and then the other train will be using the opposite side of tracks. Okay, perfect. And they'll both go in the same way, in the same direction. All we need now is to link this with this, which we should be able to do if we use a little magic trick called changing the tracks. It's not a magic trick, it's just engineering. Yeah. And then you should be able to go to this and pick up, and then you should be able to go to here. And offload. Yes, it is. And now I can have a train on this track that... Well, no, you're on table because you're taking the wrong track. Yeah, just go this way, then down there. Yeah. What's the problem? What is it doing? Why does it go up there? It's a one-way trip. Oh yeah, but it's not one-way. Hold on, I know to fix this. It's not, the thing is, it's the gate is after this mining camp, so it sees that it can go to this mining camp without having to do a whole long trip, so it doesn't bother taking the one-way gate. Yeah, well, obviously. So we need to have a one-way gate before going to the mining camp. Which right here is a correct place to have it. No, down here. No, up there, because that's the path it should be taking, and then just in case. Go the other way around. Ah, no, it's the other way around. I messed up. There we go. Let's make sure everything's good. So up there, put the thing in there, then take the bottom path. Perfect. There we go. And then yeah, stonemason, and we can bring this train. So we have to bring it all the way to here. So this is going to be a big journey, and it's going to cost a lot of steel. Because these bridges aren't exactly what you'd call cheap. And actually, just to avoid using some more steel, I'm actually going to be making this a bit higher. How about I make a too high bridge here? Do I have any way of reception? Yeah, right there, perfect. So I can make a too high bridge. And making bridges higher doesn't cost anything. Once you've made the bridge, you can make it as tall as you want without having to pay anymore. Wow, this is really gonna be an expensive bridge. Because it needs to get to here. And then yeah, just zigzag through all of this as steel tracks. As there's like a lot of verticality here, we need steel tracks because you know, to make sure the train will have enough speed. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough steel. Huh. How about that? Nah. Seriously? Seriously, I was just shy. Let's make all of this bigger. And then we have a big old bridge. We just need to put a train on there, but it shouldn't be too complicated. Let's just stop this train. So it doesn't bother us. So this train is just going to need one of these and one of these. Stay back, stay back. There we go. Because it's gonna pick up the wood. It's basically gonna do everything itself. It's gonna pick up the wood, put it into the stonemason, and then get any extra back. So go here, then go here, and then go all the way to a station which I didn't build. With a little tunnel. And a little slope. And you're gonna load in, load out, and load out. Now for now, focus on going to the stonemason. Which you should be able to do like this, perfect. And now we can make this train go on its way again. And we just need a guy to be working on here. Oh, one monument is built up. The wood monument, perfect. So this is the wood monument. It's a little statue of a guy with some wood, with a hammer. Here's the steel monument. It's nearly finished. It's at its final stage, so that's nice to see. And let's get some more people working on there. Because this is going to be a very solicited camp. And let's also put maybe some more people on here. Because if this is filled up, then there's 3 different places to be taking up the thing. So taking up some stone. Perfect. Yeah, since they're done here, that's good. When they'll be done there. And be able to free this guy up and get some more people working on the stone thing. We don't need these. So we can be putting a lot more people there. And then let's use the money to upgrade as many different things as possible. So let's upgrade all the stonemasons to get all the different cool stuff. If people can work faster, that means more stone, which means like, cause these two quarries are used by 3 different systems. We've got the steel monument, the stone monument, and the and the steel production, which we still need. We still need some steel. Have you seen the amount of bridges we're making? This is looking very nice, though. Huh. Let's upgrade also the station, these, because more steel per stack. I don't know if it stacks, but if it does, it means more steel. Period. But we do already have the upgrade 2 times, and this only gave 6. And now that we've got 3, we'll have to see, but it's probably not gonna be making what we're expecting for it to make. Let's see what it gives in terms of steel. No, it doesn't stack. Fairly sad, but you know. Let's still buy it anyway, just because we've got the cash. So this is going fairly well. Let's see. Bought. Alright, let's just do a tour of every single station and make sure we've bought everything. Do you want to check this one? Yeah. Bought. We don't care about the windmills. This is all bought out. This is all bought out. This is all bought out. This is all good. Let's add 3 wood to our literally infinite stack. I'm sure that will be useful. And then you... All good. Alright, so we've got every single upgrade. We've got 2 monuments completed. A third one well on its way. Although it's gonna take a lot more time than the other. Do I have enough money? I would we have more than enough money. Let's get rid of these 2 trains. We bought everything and we shouldn't need more than 100 cash for all of the constructions. Well, you know what? Let's not get rid of these 2 trains. Let's just change what they do. So you do the same thing. But you are going to pick up from here. And then use bridges. To bring all the way to the cash thing. Then we've got a train station, which we're gonna put there. I'm gonna put a worker on here. Let's get this set up right there. And then some trucks. And there we go. Oh, we can't put the station up there. It's not a problem. Just means we've got to change a few things here and there. And then you are going to take from the store and deposit it in the monument. You can do a whole wraparound and you can do a whole wraparound. But then yeah, this should be able to keep going and we should be able to get a monument built up at some point. So that is it. That is it. We've unplugged this, but it's the trains are still there. We haven't unplugged this one. I mean, no, we haven't unplugged it. Yeah, these 2 are still working. It's just that there's no workers working on the thing. And then yeah, this is working. And this is working. This is being built up. Stage 2, 10 bricks out of 25. And yeah, that is it. An hour and 36 in. Well, not an hour and 36 into the game. How long? We've technically been 6 hours on the thing. Keep in mind that, as you can see, the timer is going faster because it's taking 5 hours, not as 5 in-game hours, but 5 hours spent playing this map theoretically. As you can see, since we are fast forwarding 4 times, well, we haven't been fast forwarding for the whole point, but we've been more playing this map for 2 hours maybe. And yeah, we've done quite a lot. We started on this island using the bare minimum we had at the start to make various different elements. Then we branched out to these 2 different places and used the small amount of steel we've had and the small amount of wood and stone to construct these automatic planks bricks and steel factories. Then we went around the map and upgraded the different town halls we had to get them to a bigger production population. And then afterwards we made money today, and we used that money to build these 4 monuments. So this is the first one, wood monument. Then right here we've got the steel monument. In construction is the stone monument. And finally the money monument. This is gonna take a while. I'm not gonna stay on this screen until everything is constructed. I might like just leave this going while I'm eating or doing something else maybe. But in the meantime, we've got a bit of time that we can use to talk about some different stuff. It's funny, like I see the achievements for the game. I don't have a lot of them, but the last achievement I got was today, July 29th, 2024, 1,000 bricks, and the previous one was 1,000 planks, and it was on July 1st, 2022. So that was a while ago. First time I played the game and bothered to play the game. Yeah, there's a lot of achievements I didn't get, because like if you look at the achievements, bit level 1-4 without using the sawmill, get a trophy, which you get for beating a certain time on speedrun levels, beat any time campaign using only 1 locomotive, beat the game, buy every kind of upgrade, which apparently I didn't. Is there a resource I don't know about? That would be interesting. In the campaign, grow a city to a population of 15, that is a lot. Make a train float in the air? How do you do that? Make 1,000 money, which we're at 900 out of 1,000, so this game should be able to get us to 1,000, I think. Make a train with at least 2 carriages at a speed of 12 times per second, so a very fast speedy train. Deplete all the wood in any final campaign level. Make 1,000 steel. Get 5 trophies. Beat the final challenge. Make 1 train holding every type of cargo. Wood. Hold on, what is that? That is wood and planks, stone and bricks, steel, money, wheat and wheat and bread. My god. My god. Yeah, the stone one is taking time because the quarry is always depleted, and the money one is taking time because it takes a lot of time to make money. Which is a comment about society, apparently. Seems to be, at least. What else? What else? Beat any time campaign level under 30 minutes. Get all 8 trophies. And get all 15 flags. So yeah, at some point, I might go back to this game and get every single achievement, but this was a big game. This took a lot of time. I've got some other games I'd like to play, so let's see. Let's see what kinds of game we could be playing next time. So, out of all the games I've got, I'm still gonna try and get some chill games going, but I might also game some not so chill stuff. Like I'm gonna get, if you play Ultra Kill, first of all, you know what it is, and you know why I don't consider it a chill game. Although it's relaxing, it's not relaxing in the same way. But I'm currently trying to get through P2 and P-rank it in the hardest difficulty in the game, so this might be something I could do on stream. I'm playing Team Fortress 2 currently, so I might be able to play a few games of this. Let's see. I could get back into taking mostly chill game. Like I could have 2 different games I'm playing at once. I don't stream a lot, but I could be playing 2 different games: a chill game and a not so chill game. Something like Shovel Knight, for example, is something I could get back to. It's not very chill, but you know what is. Well, not this one, but like The Witness, I could be playing again. I'm not in a factory building mood, so Factorio is a no. I mean, I am, but only for Satisfactory. Very cool game, play it, it's amazing, and the 1.0 update is coming out in a month, so that's very exciting. Potion Craft is a game I could get back into. Had a lot of fun playing it, but I haven't played it since they made a lot of changes. I mean, I don't even know where it is. Is it done? Is most of the 1.1 available? Yeah, so it must be done. So there's a lot of things which I haven't really played through. So Potion Craft is a game I could get back into. I could see myself getting back into it. Shapes 2 is coming out fairly soon. Shapes.io 2, August 15th, 2024. So I could be playing Shapes 2 in not too long. Let's see. Hmm. Portal 2 I've never finished. Cheap viewers, nope. This is exactly what I was talking about with the other one being a lot more nicer, but nah. Cheap users for at a certain length, no. We're not into that kind of stuff. We're not into like buying viewers here. There's no point in it, honestly. Even if I had a bigger channel. So that's a big old no. Yeah, Portal 2 I could get back into. The game is still going while I'm looking for my Steam library, right? You still have something to look at. Yeah, you still do. Um, Infinite Factory I've never finished. Could be a fun thing to get back into it. Let's see. Ooh, Patch Quest. Good roguelike. Never finished it. Should be able to have a lot of fun if I'm playing that. Let's see. Parlay Bridge, although not very interested in playing that. Soko Bond. Soko Bond could be a good one, but I've got better games to play on my list. Yeah, that seems to be about it. I could play Portal 1 again. I mean, if I'm playing Portal 2, I'm gonna be playing Portal 1 for. Rain World could be an interesting game. I've tried playing it, but I should be playing it in a setting more like this one. There's also a few story games which I'd love to play. Games like Life is Strange. I watched a Let's Play a while back, but I really don't remember much about it. So I want to play it again and then play the sequels. I think there's like Before the Storm and True Colors. So these are games I could be playing. Tunic also I need to get back into. Basically anything that I either want to be doing on stream and not like or just on my own. Stuff like grinding different games or playing games like TF2, you know, or games that I want to record. So things like story games like Life is Strange or games of which the first experience is like magical, like Outer Wilds is something I should have recorded, although I kept a good track of everything, but like Tunic, a few Metroidvanias here and there. There's a few games which I've heard of very good, like Void Stranger. Void Stranger I've heard is very good in terms of the mystery kind of stuff, and this kind of stuff I'd like to record and keep track of on this streaming channel. That's kind of the point of streaming for me. Stage 4. It's gonna be a big building. And this is stage 5. It's gonna be some kind of pyramid. Well, I don't think there's any point in staying here for too long. I'm gonna be running this for a while so that we can I can at least finish it. Oh, the game crashed. Uh-oh. That's not good. Because if it's crashed and it didn't save what I did, that would be annoying. Although we had the thing going, you know, like I was going to finish it. There's no doubt about that. Let's see, continue. Ah, yeah, it's not saved. Well, thank goodness I've got like a recording of it so I can take a good picture of the entire thing completed. Yeah, well, that settles it then. I'm not gonna be. Let's yeah, that settles it then. It's all good. It's all good. We finished the map. I think we can send that. Next time we'll be playing this one. No, no, no. Next time we'll be playing something else completely. I'm really proud of this one though. If you play Soko Loco Deluxe, or if you are interested in playing it, um, you can go on the workshop and find it. It's called Valley of the Monuments, I think. It's really cool. I really like it. No, don't want to brag or anything, but I really like the progression. You know, from being able to the different structures and going further and further. Like for example, here you're stuck in this small place until you use up the wood to get access to the wood and stone to get access to like money, which you can put to get here, to put on there, to put some get some steel. You don't have access to steel in there. Like I give you just enough steel to make to make a single train or a few trains, and it is just more than enough to get access to this place where you're gonna have to make steel to make some bridges to be able to construct these monuments and access these resources here so that you can build this monument. There's a good progression. I'm very happy with it. If you're interested in this game, I'd suggest playing. I mean, I wanted to suggest. Is it not uploaded? Is it not uploaded on the Steam Workshop? It's not a matter of suggesting, because I don't like this term. It's like if you're looking for a cool map to play, this one could like. Wow, I'm sounding narcissistic and narcissisticer by the second. I just like it, and if you are looking for maps, this one is good, I'd say. Uh, Let me see. My workshop. No, it's already uploaded. Posted on July at 8:41 July. Yeah, yeah, it's already uploaded. I'm gonna remove it. Delete, delete. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for Soko Loco Deluxe. We'll meet together next time. Probably later on during the week. I'll stream one more time and we'll play another game. I'll decide what I play by then. In the meantime, let's set up a raid because that design feel is streaming. I know I'm probably alone on this channel, but it's a good way to finish it. So he's playing Viewfinder. That's a good game. That's a good game. And it's the first episode, so you can catch up the thing at the same time. Well, I'm gonna start the raid, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. We should be raiding in a bit. So, bye bye.